Although 2020 was a historic year for the US economy and beyond, 2021 may have been an even more tumultuous year for both economy and the consumers who drive it. According to initial data from the US Department of Commerce and Economy ended 2021 growing at a 6.9% annual rate. As always, consumer spending was a huge part of that increase. In addition, Bureau of the Labor Statistics data shows inflation is higher than it's been since 1980s. As good as service cost of consumers 7% more in 2021. Both year included the beginning of the ending of many relief programs in 2020, expanded unemployment benefits, swelled bank accounts, and allowed many consumers to stay current on their loan and credit card payments, while millions of homeowners took advantage of COVID related mortgage forbearance programs. These federal relief programs help borrowers stay current on their other debt obligations, which likely helped increase the average credit score. But in 2021, after many of these programs ended, credit score remained high. Explored current consumer credit debt data to understand how and why every score have continued in increase. Like you can see the chart behind below. The average FICO score increased among all generations. Scores increased in all age groups, and for the first time, the average FICO score of Generation X age 41 through 56 in 2021 in the 700s. The average score of millennials and the Generation X both increased 7 points from 2020 to 2021. The youngest consumer in Generation Z increased score by 5 points, and the average score of baby boomers increased 4 points. The silent generation and the cohort with the best average credit score increased 2 points. Like the table below, you can see credit card utilization or credit in is the amount of revolving credit you are currently using divided by the total credit that's available to you. In 2021, the average credit card utilization ratio was 25.3%, virtually unchanged from 2020's rate of 25.2% currently. Major banks show no sign of tightening standards on credit card loans, according to the Federal Reserve, and consumer spending remains strong despite consumer premises about the economy. Similarly, consumers do not appear to be falling behind on credit card payments at a greater rate nationwide. 1.67% of all credit card accounts are in some stage of delinquency, down from 1.82% in 2020. Average FICO score increased across all states. FICO score averages increased by the least 2 points in all 50 states and Washington D.C. Maine, Nevada experienced the largest increase, with the average credit score in each state growing by 6 points. Minnesota remains the state of the highest average credit score of 742 at 3-point improvement since 2020. Vermont second largest highest average is 736. So, how to improve your credit score? Improving your FICO score can be helpful before applying for a new line of credit, such as credit card. And here are some tips. FICO score averages increase by at least 2 points in all 50 states. So, despite various financial headwinds faced by consumers during the pandemic, the average credit score increased in both 2020 and 2021. Clearly, many consumers found a way to continue making their payments on time, potentially by increasing income, using stimulus payments, or by taking advantage of loan deferment program for mortgage, student loans, which can be large part of the household budget. Other typical catalysts for increases in delinquency, such as loss of income and home price depreciation, many experienced during the Great Recession, did not occur. Indeed, 2021 was marked by unusually large home price increase and significant labor shortages in many industries that contributed. The average FICO score in US rose to 714 in 2021, according to Experian data from September 2021. It's the fourth consecutive year of an increase, up from the average FICO score of 710 September 2020. Although 2020 was a historic year for the US economy and beyond, 2021 may have been an even more tumultuous year for the both economy and consumers who drive it. According to initial data from US Department of Commerce, the economy ended 2021 growing at 6.9% annual rate. As always, consumer spending was a huge part of that increase. 2020 and 2021, both years included the beginning and ending of the many relief programs. In 2020, expanded unemployment benefits, 12 bank accounts, and allowed consumers to stay current on their loans, credit card payments, while millions of homeowners took advantage of COVID-19 related forgiveness programs. Nationwide, the average FICO score increased by 4 points to 714, the fourth consecutive year of an increase. A credit score of 700 or more is generally considered good, and the credit score of 800 is generally considered flawless.